We've been learning how to build AI-powered features with the AI SDK. But if you've been paying attention, you might have noticed something. Every feature we've added is fundamentally about improving user experience. And that's really what building AI applications is all about. How can we leverage powerful AI models to create better experiences for our users? So far, we've made two major improvements. First, we replaced basic text completion with streaming so users get immediate feedback instead of staring at loading spinners. Then, we added chat with memory so users can have natural conversations instead of typing isolated questions. Now, let me show you a third way to improve the user experience, which is by tailoring AI responses based on your specific application needs. And this brings us to the concept of prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a practice of crafting instructions to get better, more appropriate outputs from AI models. It's not about changing the AI model itself. It's about guiding it to produce responses that fit your application perfectly. Think of it like this. You have a brilliant chef who can cook anything. But if you just say, make lunch, you'll get something random. However, if you say, prepare a Thai red curry and sticky rice for someone who likes mild heat, you'll get exactly what you need. Let me show you why this matters for user experience. In our chat interface, ask a question. What is a database? Have a look at the response. It's technically correct, but is it right for your users? If you're building a chat for computer science students, this might be perfect. But what if you're building for small business owners who just want to understand their options, or kids learning to code? This same generic response doesn't work for everyone. And that's where prompt engineering comes in. But it's not just about getting better responses. Good prompt engineering does three important things. First, it ensures responses match your user's needs and knowledge level. Second, it creates consistency, so similar questions get similar types of responses. And third, it can actually reduce costs by encouraging more concise responses that use fewer tokens. And the best part is that your users never see any of this. The AI just naturally responds in the right way for your application. One of the most fundamental prompt engineering techniques is to use system prompts. They are special instructions that shape how the AI behaves throughout an entire conversation. Remember when I showed you the message roles earlier? I mentioned messages have a role of either user or assistant. Well, there's actually a third role I didn't mention called system. System messages are like setting the rules of a board game before anyone plays. They set the context for the entire conversation, but the user never sees them. Let me show you how it works. Currently, we are passing an array of UI messages through convert to model messages and assigning it to the messages array on stream text. Instead, let's add a system message to guide the AI's behavior. So messages is going to be an array of objects. Our first object is going to be our system prompt. So role, system, and content is the clear instruction we provide to the AI. You are a helpful coding assistant. Keep responses under 3 sentences and focus on practical examples. After this system prompt, we spread convert to model messages are UI messages. This is the type of a system prompt. Role set to system and content set to the actual instruction. Please don't confuse with UI message type, which has the parts array that we use to render the UI. Now, about the system instruction itself, I want you to notice how specific the instruction is. Tell the AI 3 things. What it is, so it's a coding assistant, the length constraint, so under 3 sentences, and the focus area, practical examples. Save the file, and now let's test the difference. Go back to the browser, and this time, let's ask, what is React? And look at that. Instead of a lengthy explanation, we get a concise answer with a code example. The response is tailored for developers who want quick practical information. Now let's try another system prompt. You are a friendly teacher who explains concepts using simple analogies. Always relate concepts to everyday experiences. Back to the browser, refresh, type what is React, and you get back a different response. Imagine you're playing with Lego blocks. Each block is a small piece that can be combined with other blocks to build a larger structure like a house or a car. And I'm pretty sure they relate Lego blocks to components. Yep. So you can see that instead of technical jargon, you will get an analogy you can relate to. This is the power of system prompts. Same AI model, completely different communication style. Now there is a trade-off. The system prompts sent with every single request adding to your token count. More tokens means higher costs. So you need to balance between helpful instructions and efficiency. Sometimes telling the AI what to do isn't enough. You need to show it. This technique is called few-shot learning, and it's super powerful for getting responses in a specific format. Let me show you an example. This time, before the real conversation, we will add a few example messages. First is the system message, which sets the context. Role system, content, convert user questions about React into code examples. Then we show an example user question. So role user, content, how to toggle a Boolean. And then we show the exact format we want for the assistant response. So role assistant, content is the code snippet for toggling a Boolean value. Remember, these are model messages and the type is different from UI messages. Save the file, go back to the browser, refresh, and now when you ask something like how to count clicks, watch what happens. The AI follows the example format and gives you just the code. No explanations, no extra text, just the code snippet you need. This is probably perfect if you're building a chat for developers who want quick code references. Now here are some best practices to keep in mind as you explore prompt engineering for your AI apps. First, start simple and iterate. Your first prompt won't be perfect, so test with real scenarios and refine based on results. Second, be specific but not overly restrictive. Give clear guidance while leaving room for the AI to handle unexpected questions. Third, consider your audience. A prompt that works for developers might confuse designers, so tailor your prompts to your actual users. Fourth, monitor costs. Every word in your system prompt adds tokens to every request. Find the balance between helpful and efficient. Fifth, test edge cases. What happens when users ask off-topic questions? Make sure your prompts handle these gracefully. Finally, document what works. When you find efficient prompts, save them for future projects. Prompt engineering is a vast topic, and there are many complex techniques you can use to get the best out of your AI models. I recommend both OpenAI's Prompt Engineering Guide as well as Anthropic's Prompt Engineering Guide as a good starting point.